So, what is that first thing that people need to do when getting started and prepping themselves mentally for 2021?
You need to open yourself to go on your self-discovery journey. You need to. You need to start to become very self-aware. Who are you? Then you need to start focusing on your mindset. That's personal development. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What is the perspectives and the attitudes you have about the things that you are experiencing in life? And then lastly, the commitment to the inner work, because self-discovery is a lifelong process.
Give us some actionable things that we can do to start the process of self discovery.
Right. So basically, self-discovery is a lifelong process of connecting to who you are at a core level, right? So you decide you want to start a business. Pro tip: don't do things that you are not connected to at a core level. Do not do things that you do not feel like, hey, this lights me up. Because as I mentioned before, if we hit the roller coaster and you can't hold on, the what keeps you holding on is this: I know this is connected to me, right? So from that self-discovery angle, you ask yourself, who am I? And these guys, these things that I'm offering here are journal prompts. The way to do inner work, or a big part of doing inner work, is to sit with your thoughts. I cannot do this for you. Keron can't do this for you. So you have this conversation, you're like, who am I? And a lot of people, when you ask them who I am, who are you, they usually just attach it to a role. I'm a mom, I'm a doctor, I'm a coach, I'm the online guru guy, whatever, right? People usually attach it to a role, but there is more to you than a specific role. So you need to have that conversation with who are you, and then who do you desire to be? Who are you now, and who do you desire to be? Where do you see yourself in the next year? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? You need to ask yourself, what do I like? What could I do for hours on end without feeling as though only 1 minute passed? What? Now, for somebody, if you're listening to this and you're like, you realize that you hit a brick wall, because usually when I give clients these self-discovery type questions, and this is just like three, right? When I give clients self-discovery questions, they're like, I have no clue. And it feels painful, right?
Right.
I want to speak to somebody who is starting a business or who's in a business, and you just feel this disconnect. You're like, who am I? Because there's this lack of sense of identity.
Right.
Something as simple as going to using the Myers-Briggs personality test. So you guys could write this down. It's called the 16 personality test. So you could actually go on Google, plug that in, do the test, and you'll be able to see what your personality type is. So the reason this is important is because a lot of circles are trying to fit in squares, and squares are trying to fit in circles, and then you're trying to have this thing like, why can't I do this? Why aren't I like her? Why can't I? And a lot of it is just because, like, the way you are designed, if you're introvert, you're introvert. If you're extrovert, you're an extrovert. Introverts need time alone to recharge. Going through your self discovery like this will help you realize, oh, wait, so nothing is wrong with me then. I need time for myself, which means that I am fine, and I could now explain that to my family members, who would love and respect me for letting it be clear to them that it's not that anything is wrong with them, and it's not anything is wrong with me. This is just how I recharge. So that in itself already helps that is not even business just yet. That already directly helps your home.